Hello everyone, I'm Neha, your happiness coach. Well, today I'm going to talk about a very important thing when it comes to parenting that all of us as a base just miss it out. About creating a joyful, a happy environment at house. My dear parents, please understand one thing. When we think of our kids, when we have most of the time this, mindset of, giving the best to my child, doing the best, and having so many expectations in your head that he or she should be like me, they should grow up to be, as smart as I was, if I won trophies in my school, if I won medals, gold medals, and blah, blah, blah. But my dear parents, please understand one thing. If you want your child to be growing up happy, the very first thing, the very basic thing that you need to give him or her is a joyful environment. Joyful, what do I mean by joyful? By a happy environment is not by giving them hundreds of things that they need, buying them expensive gifts, just giving them everything like a magic wand, just whenever they've asked and tada, it's there with you. That's not having a happy environment. Happy environment or a joyful environment means where as they are growing up, giving them a space, a happy space to be where they can feel very safe, nice, and they are learning every day in and out from what you are doing. It's a good idea when we say that, it makes us obviously feel nice, that okay, our kids, they need to carry our legacy ahead, but let that legacy be way beyond. Just imagine if you were, if you would say that I want my child to be like me. Why can't he be even better than you? Why don't you have an open mind and think about it like that? He or she is a different individual altogether, right? So I'm sure he or she has way better capabilities many a times than what probably you have. So don't dump your expectations on them and kill what is their forte, what is their creativity. I'm sure all of us have had times when we would have just gotten so angry with our parents, in our head, in our mind, and, having told them that, they didn't let me do what they wanted to do. I've heard many parents coming to me for counseling tell me this, that my father or my mother didn't let me do what I wanted to do. Are you trying to be the best or the worst version of your own parents? Just because you've been through something, somewhere in your head you're carrying that same legacy because they have managed to, pass that on to you. But please break that chain and don't pass it on to your kids. Let them explore. The frustration that you had probably they didn't let you do or they didn't allow you to do. Don't let that pass it on to your kids. Let them also not come back to you complaining, saying that you didn't let me do what I wanted to do. Right? Please give it a thought. It's a very sensitive thing. We sometimes get very, very ambitious with our kids, and the other way to look at it is a lot of parents come to me and say, I didn't have this luxury and that's why I want to give it to my son or to my daughter. In the similar pattern, why only with things that you actually think of this concept? That you should only give what you didn't get to your child. That is your thought process always, right? In a similar manner, the way you have been brought up, the negatives that your parents have probably had, negative impact that they've had on you, things that you've not liked emotionally in your head about your parents, don't do the same mistake with your kids. Let them just be, let them explore. Please understand, if you let them do that, they will be successful in whatever they do once they have identified what is best for them. I'm not saying when they're young, see when they're 5, 6, 7, 8, there are times where they need you, where you need to guide them, where you need to help them. A lot of us are clueless at times, we don't know what to do. All that is okay. You help them, you be there for them. But don't try and hammer that, what you have in your head for them, and just try and make that their reality. They might not want to have that reality. Give them that time to understand, explore themselves, and then just go ahead and do what they want to do. By giving a joyful environment, I mean that you can just be that positivity around your child, that he or she is always comfortable in coming and sharing with you his emotions or her emotions and telling you each and every small thing that he or she feels. Don't you think that's a biggest achievement today as a parent that we can have? If our child is coming to us for everything, you need not force, and it's not like a force, it's not like a thing that you've told him, look, you have to tell me everything. No, that criteria is not there, right? We many a times hesitated to talk to our parents, to tell them what we feel like. Let's make that atmosphere a little more wider and easier for them to come back to us and talk to us and just say what they want to do. If you feel that what they're saying is not the right thing, find out the right way, explore the right route to make them understand that if this will not work. But don't give them that route just because you don't want them to do it and you feel that isn't the right thing or not the viable thing for them to do it. Be genuine to yourself, be true to yourself, and then think, is my child really going to be able to do this? And if you feel he or she can, please welcome the idea with open arms, support them, and trust me, they will make you really, really proud. So please let me know your thoughts on this video of mine, how it connected with you and how it helped you connect with your child, and I'll be the happiest to know. Please comment in the comment section what more would you like to know on the parenting tips, and I would come out with a new video on the same. Let me know how it worked. Until then, it's me Neha saying bye.